The Second Industrial Revolution followed on the heels of the First Industrial Revolution. The First Industrial Revolution saw a rise in the production of textiles, railroads, iron, and coal. The Second Industrial Revolution started around the mid 1800s and saw the development of more modern advancements such as steel, chemicals, electricity, and petroleum. The development of steel and oil industries led to faster and easier production, which helped in building faster and lighter machines and transportation. This led to larger factories and more production of consumer and commercial goods, as well as improvements and expansions of railroads. Larger factories and better transportation were now needed in order to accommodate production. All of this new industry formed new business organizations and accumulated larger profits for business tycoons. Adding to these profits was the development of electricity. With electricity came the ability of factories to produce 24 hours a day. Even though all of this development was beneficial for businessmen, longer hours and harsh working conditions made life much more difficult for industrial workers. Many workers were on the factory floor 18 or more hours a day. There were also no laws that banned children from working, and even with all of the advancements during the Second Industrial Revolution, working in a factory was still very dangerous work, and workers had very little time off. This led to the emergence of labor unions, which were formed in order to fight for the rights of the worker. Along with electricity came the telephone. With larger industry came the need for better communication. Here you have a list of innovations of the Industrial Revolution. You have the telegraph and Morse code, the Bessemer process, which was a process for steel, the elevator, typewriter, telephone, phonograph and light bulb, and many advancements in the automobile industry. You also had the first flight. In 1913, Henry Ford pioneered the assembly line. This allowed factories to produce much at a much faster pace, leading to mass production of products all over the world. However, if you have more being produced, where are all the products going? Are factories still only producing local products? There are a few questions I would like you to think about for class tomorrow. After everything you just learned, what kinds of changes would you say were caused by these new innovations? I did mention a few, but try to come up with some of your own. Also, how were the lives of people changed? And how would these changes lead to a global economy? Come to class ready to discuss.